right, good morning, Scituate. This is the weekly town update for August 11th, 2025. What a beautiful weekend. I hope you all get outside to enjoy the weekend. I am Susan Harrison, Vice Chair of the Select Board, and I am here today with Jim Boudreau, our town administrator. I'm going to run through some town board and committee meetings as well as some events for the week and then hand it off to Jim for some additional town updates. So today, Monday, the 11th, the community preservation meeting is at 6:30 p.m. at the large conference room at the town library. The library trustees meeting is at 6:30 p.m. at Scituate Town Library small conference room or remote via Zoom. Tuesday, August 12th, the select board retreats at 5:30 p.m. at the Maritime Center. The water resources meeting is at 7 p.m. in the small conference room at Town Hall. Wednesday, August 13th, the Mordecai Lincoln Property Committee is meeting at 6:30 in the Peggotty Room at the Senior Center. The Commission on Disabilities is also meeting at 7 p.m., and that's a remote meeting via Zoom. On Thursday, August 14th, you can start your Thursday morning at 7 a.m. at a morning lighthouse walk with the South Shore Peer Recovery. Again, that's 14th from 7 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. Join volunteers and the community for a walk from the South Shore Peer Recovery Drop-In Center, and that's located in Cole Parkway next to CVS in the harbor. And they're going to walk to Scituate Lighthouse and back, and that is an absolutely beautiful walk in the morning. Later in the day, the Sister City Cape Verde Committee meeting is meeting at 6:30 p.m. in the large conference room at the town library. The planning board is also meeting at 6:30 p.m. They're in the select board hearing room. Notable on the planning board agenda is they have two hearings on accessory dwellings, 19 Woodworth Lane and 26 Sylvester Road, and a site plan review for 18 to 20 Country Way. On August 16th from 1 to 5, and that's Saturday, at the Wampatuck School is the MDS Memorial Cornhole Tournament. So this is a community event honoring the life and legacy of Mikey Spagnola, and it's a casual, family-friendly day is open to the general public and aims to bring people together in Mikey's memory, all while they're going to raise funds to provide scholarships for Scituate High School graduates through the MDS Foundation. And highlights include the event is going to be a competitive as well as casual cornhole tournament. Local food trucks will be on site and there will be raffles. And there is still time to sign up for teams on the cornhole. And then Sunday, sober softball, and that's again every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. Games are every week. Be part of the team. Co-ed slow pitch. Contact Ron Orleans or check out the SSPR Sober Softball League page on Facebook. And again, that's Sunday from 1 to 4 at Central Softball Field number 1, and that's Lawson Tower Fields in Scituate. Now, that's all I have. I'm going to turn it over to Jim for some additional town updates. Jim?
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. Another lovely day. We're going to start off with a weather update. We are expecting high heat and humidity today through Thursday with temperatures around 90 degrees. They say cooler on the coast, but we'll see what happens. So just please be prepared for high heat and humidity the next several days. Town buildings, including the town hall, the library, and the council on aging, are available for people who want to come in and get out of the heat for a little bit. Just go to the town website and check the normal operating hours for those buildings, and you're more than welcome to come in and get cool for a little while. For our water update, Tack Factory Ponds at -1 inch. Last week we were plus 0.5 inches. The reservoir is now -8, down from last week's -4. Rainfall over the past week measured at the plant was 0. So no rain. We need to get some rain. The average daily demand was 1.655 million gallons per day, up from last week of 1.612 million gallons a day. Work is still being done on the iron and manganese contactors that were impacted by a pipe break at the plant. The plumbing repairs are mostly complete. We're waiting on the needed circuit boards to come in and complete those repairs. Those are special order boards. We've been waiting for almost a month now. We expect them to come in sooner, but as soon as they come in, we will have them put in, and we have the contractor on standby to come in and get those back up and running. We are in a Tier 2 water ban. The Water Department has posted the annual water ban conservation measures. Outdoor watering only with handheld hoses before 9 a.m. and after 5 p.m. No use of in-ground irrigation, no washing of vehicles, cars, boats, or motorcycles, and no filling of pools, hot tubs, or fish ponds. It is August. It's that time of year when our lifeguard staff starts returning to school. The end of summer lifeguard staffing schedule is as follows. Hummerock, the last day staffing was last Friday, so there are no more lifeguards down at Hummerock Beach. Egypt Beach, the last day staffed is this Wednesday, 8/13. Minot Beach, the last day staffed is 8/20, which is next Wednesday, a week from this Wednesday. Peggotty is scheduled to be staffed until 9/1, which is Labor Day. However, Peggotty could potentially be unstaffed on 8/27 and 8/28, which are Wednesday and Thursday, based on staff availability. We do have people back to school. School is starting early this year, so they may be unstaffed on 8/27 and 8/28. They will be staffed for the weekend. If we do have that situation, we'll post notices so people will be aware if that's occurring. DPW update, work is still going on in the old Forge neighborhood. The contractor for the town is working on the installation of a new raw water line from the wall at the bottom of Old Forge to the new treatment plant. They'll also be replacing the existing water main and service lines to the homes in the neighborhood. This project will be ongoing for several months, so please use care if you're in the old Forge neighborhood. The National Water Main Sewer Improvement I&I project has started. It will continue through October. Manhole frame and cover replacement work will take place in various streets all over town. You can go to the town website and see the list of streets that work will be being done on. If you're in the Third Cliff area, representatives of the Woods Hole Group will be on Third Cliff this week doing survey work for the Third Cliff revetment repair project. They're expected to be on site starting on Wednesday, and they'll be there during the hours surrounding the low tide. Their trucks will be marked and they will be wearing clothing identifying themselves from the Wood Hole Group. Situate Bike Committee, Situate Recreation, the Situate Police, and Mass Bike are hosting a free bike rodeo for kids grades 2 to 3, ages 6 through 9, Saturday, August 23rd at Cushing Elementary parking lot. There'll be 3 sessions, 9 to 10 a.m., 10 to 11 a.m., and 11 to 12 p.m. Contact the Recreation Department for registration. The town wants to remind people that we are still doing the appliance rebate program for Situate residents who want to take further steps in water and energy conservation. Residents who replace an old, inefficient washing machine or dishwasher with an Energy Star Most Efficient Washer designation, or replace a toilet with one that is a WaterSense certified by the Environmental Protection Agency, will be eligible to receive a rebate of up to $250 from the town for a washer dishwasher or $150 for a toilet. This program is for the replacement of current appliances and does not apply to new construction or additions. Please go to the Water Department webpage for qualifying appliance information and rebate forms. The Water Department is also participating in an EPA mandated program called Lead Service Line Inventory. Under this program, water systems must verify the material that every water service line is composed of. This includes both the publicly owned and privately owned sections of water service lines. Water Department personnel will be door knocking during business hours at homes in which the private section of the service line has yet to be identified in an attempt to complete this inventory. They'll have Town of Scituate badges and vests on as identification. All that is necessary is a quick look at the water line inside the house. Because they are knocking does not mean that you have a lead service line. It just means they do not know what type of service line that you have. If the time they come is not convenient, please call the Water Department to make an appointment for the line to be inspected. We greatly appreciate your cooperation so we can get this mandated inspection done. The gas company is still on Jericho Road. Today they are working between Wellesley and Bay Ridge. Please use caution when traveling that area. We are also in the process of scheduling the repaving from Hadley to Beaver Dam. That water line and gas line was replaced over a year ago. We'll let you know when we have that crew scheduled to come in and get that done. Finally, Scituate Food Pantry continues to see a large need. They are grateful for your help. A reminder, they have extended evening hours on the last Monday of each month from 6 to 8 p.m. Most needed item, canned beets, canned ham, artificial sweeteners, pickles and olives, relish, canned sardines, canned salmon, canned clams, herbal and black teas, and canned sloppy joes. They can be dropped off at the food pantry during operating hours and the bins behind the Old Gate School, while the Scituate Library, Village Market, and Shaw's collect for the food pantry. That's what happened today. I hope everybody enjoys the nice weather, and we'll talk to you next week.
Awesome. Thank you, Jim. Everybody enjoy your week.